Hello, Mr. Ho. I'm Dr. Malvin. Once a psychiatrist from the mental health unit.
Yeah.
Mr. Ho, I understand they've been referred over by your GP because there's some concerns that the GP have for you.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could have a chat about this.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want me to start first?
Sure, Mr. Ho.
Okay. Doctor, what happened is that, I have a baby son. He was born 3 months ago. He's supposed to be happy. But I am under tremendous stress at this moment because, you know why? I worry that the things are dirty in the house. I'm not sure if you read the news. Now the bacteria and the virus, they're very strong. I worry my baby son got sick. So what happened is that whole day, I'm just cleaning the house, cleaning the baby toys, cleaning the milk bottles, and I cannot function.
Mr. Ho, I'm very concerned to hear about this and could see that it's obviously these worries or that you have are troubling you to a great extent and affecting your functioning as well. Could I just understand a bit more about these concerns about getting these germs? How long has it been since you have been having these concerns?
Well, I've been there since my baby son was born in the past 3 months. It's getting quite intense. And one thing I need to tell you is that I actually was diagnosed by another psychologist in the past that he said I suffer from a condition called obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. I think you know about this term. But I stopped the medications. I followed on well. But after my son was born, I think I'm actually preoccupied by all this idea that the house is dirty. Yeah.
Right. You mentioned that you've been preoccupied by these ideas. Are these ideas your own thoughts, or do you think they are
Well, it's my own idea. It's just come to my mind, and there's a lot of bacteria and viruses.
Are these thoughts there all the time?
Yeah, it's all the time.
Can you even control these thoughts?
Well, initially I tried to, but now I should surrender. I can't control it. I just follow the thought that I have to clean the house many times a day.
Right. Apart from all these thoughts about contamination and that's bothering you, are there other things that's bothering you as well? Take for example, some of my patients do share with me that they're bothered by thoughts of check some that they need to put things in a specific order, or they need to check things.
I have this tendency. If my, let's say, handphone is here, then my white handphone must be there. It's symmetrical. So my wife is actually quite disturbed by me, and I'm actually very particular about the order. So I do have this problem.
Right. Are there other concerns that you have, Mr. Ho? Take for example, you mentioned that you put things into particular order, but what do you check things to check whether your windows are secure, your doors are secure?
Right. I don't check, but I don't have time to check. But now I'm just focused on cleaning things.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes we also do ask our patient whether they have other concerns. Like for example, some of them do have recurrent thoughts of wanting to say something. Now you remind me, that was my old problem. But I also worry this will occur because a few years ago when I saw a psychiatrist, I was actually well concerned that I used to go to church, but I worry I would shout vulgarity in front of everyone in the church. So I stopped going to church. But now I'm not well. I worry this will come back again. So I know that you're very concerned about your symptoms. Can I just check with you? You mentioned that your main concern at the moment is that of contamination, and this has resulted in you doing some things to actually prevent your baby from being contaminated. And that, from what I heard from you, you sterilize the bottles.
Oh yeah, I do many times a day.
Yeah, many times a day. So, how do you feel after sterilizing the bottles?
Well, I felt better for a while, but then this thing came back again. I actually go wash and wash again, and you can see my hand. It looked red, right? Yeah, because I washed many times, and my skin is not in good conditions.
So I'm just concerned. I know I'm very concerned about your hand condition, but another thing I'm concerned about is some patients do actually have a fixed number of times they need to wash.
Oh yes, I need to wash 8 times. Then I feel good because everything less than 8, I think it's not good enough.
Why do you think 8 is so special for you?
Well, since young, when I after exam, I check 8 times. I usually check at least 8 times. My homework all check 8 times. Then I usually get good marks.
I see. So you make sure that you check things 8 times.
Yes.
Right. So you actually wash the bottles 8 times.
Yeah.
You mentioned things about putting things in similar.
Right.
Your handphone, your cell phone together.
Have you been doing that 8 times as well?
That will be hard because I may not find the 8 item, but for putting things, it must be symmetrical. One thing must be on the left, one thing must be on the right to balance it out. Yeah.
Okay. And because of all this, I'm not sure, has it affected you in terms of your lifestyle? For example, can you go about, because you mentioned that you're working previously.
Right, yeah.
Can you still go to work?
Okay, I work in the IT industry. Actually, theoretically, we can actually work at home. But now, because I spend so much time on cleaning, actually, I cannot even focus on my work.
Okay, right. And Mr. Ho, can I just check with you, has this affected your relationship with your family members?
Oh yes, my wife she's actually really hated me because I'm actually particular about things must be clean, and I worry so much about we get infection from somewhere. So we have a lot of argument, and doctor, you know what? We spend a lot of money
on a bit more about this.
Yeah,
finances.
Yeah, because of my cleaning habit, our water bill goes up. Now I think she was so angry with the water bill. It was like $600 last month because I just spent so much water on cleaning. So our relationship is not good nowadays.
I'm really sorry to hear about this, Mr. Ho, but that's what I'm here for, to help you with your symptoms. And Mr. Ho, just to check, because of all these thoughts that you're having and this need to do things in order to reduce the anxiety level of these thoughts, has it affected you in terms of, say, going out of the house? Do you find you are slow in doing things?
Yeah, I can't even leave the house because I've spent so much time cleaning. So my wife was really hated me because last week there was some family dinner. Because I spent so much time cleaning, I could not leave the house. And so she was really upset with me. And past now, I took a long time to bathe, like 2 hours. Very slow. I'm very slow nowadays.
So is there any other things that's bothering you? Because some of my patients do share with me that some of the features of OCD that they have is that of they have this feeling that they can't trust people or things around them.
Well, I can't trust my wife maybe to clean. I must clean because I think she's not clean enough. Maybe that is the only thing actually I can't trust people.
Right.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you have seen a psychiatrist previously,
yeah.
And you've been started some medication.
Right. Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit more about?
Well, psychiatrist, you know the medicine called comipamine.
That's right.
He said very old medicine, very powerful. It worked for me, but I don't like the side effect. It's actually causing dry mouth. And then this put me on a medicine called fluvoxamine. I feel that medicine is fine because it's quite affordable. Okay. Perhaps you may actually consider restarting those medications for
sure.
me.
So I'd actually like to look at your records to see how you responded to the medication previously before I actually recommend you on the medication. But before that, go and just check with you, Mr. Ho, as part of a routine questioning, we would ask our patient, is this troubling you so much that your mood is affected?
Well, nowadays my mood is that I don't feel much emotion because I'm just so preoccupied cleaning. So my food, you can say, is okay. I don't feel happy or sad. Yeah.
Okay. And what about your interest? Do you still used to enjoy things that you enjoy doing?
No time. I'm a doctor. I'm so concerned that my baby son got sick by all those strong virus and bacteria. In the past, I used to go to the gym, but now I worry the gym. All people touching all those things, and I go home and I may infect my son. So I don't go to the gym nowadays.
Right. Okay, Mr. Ho. Is this also affecting your sleep or your appetite in any way?
Well, I don't sleep long. Well, partially, the baby's always crying at night. I look after him, and then my appetite. I don't have much time to eat because I'm so concerned my baby son got sick, so my sleep appetite is not very good nowadays.
Right, I'm really concerned to hear about this, Mr. Ho.
Right.
And just about concern, can I check with you? Are there times where you're so stressed out by all these experiences that you experience thoughts of doing anything to harm yourself?
No, definitely no, doctor.
Because
because I'm so concerned about his well-being. Of course, I won't harm him. I'm worried the bugs and the virus and bacteria will harm him, but I personally won't harm him.
I know, Mr. Wu, this is a very stressful experience for you. But sometimes when people are undergoing a lot of stress, they do actually have unusual experiences, like they see things or they hear things which are not there.
No, I don't have such thought. No.
Okay. So I'm just wondering, because I know that this is a difficult time for you. Have you tried to cope with this by using any substances like alcohol?
Oh, no.
Drugs?
No, I actually don't like those things. So I'm really responsible. I think now I'm being too responsible. So I don't use those drugs or alcohol. No.
So thanks for sharing with your concerns today. And I'm not sure, is there anything else you want me to know?
Well, I think I think that's all. But I need your help if you can restart the medication earlier, so I can go back to my normal life.
Certainly, I'd like to actually check through your records,
Okay.
and I'll get back to you with regards to the
Okay.
medication. Would that be all right?
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Ho. Thank you.